And SummerSlam is continuing. We have more women's division action. And ladies and gentlemen, this is from Smackdown Live. A triple threat match for the Smackdown Women's Championship. But first, we're about to introduce the Empress, Asuka. And here she comes, ladies and gentlemen, the Empress of Tomorrow. The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring first from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. Here comes Asuka as she is looking to make a mark here at SummerSlam, here in the Barclays Center, here in Brooklyn, New York, as she is looking to walk in and walk out as the brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. Asuka has tasted that title before, not from the main roster, but from in the developmental territory and over across the world and all over Osaka, Japan and the independents. But she is here in the big dog, in the big leagues. And can she win the top title here tonight, here in this women's triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as the current champion, the Queen Charlotte, is looking to defend her championship here tonight after winning it back from Naomi at Backlash. But now here comes the second out of 3 opponents in this match, the Straight Fire Becky Balboa. And introducing next from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. For here comes Becky Lynch. She is nothing but straight fire. You cannot tell this woman anything, because when she gets in the ring, all fire is breaking loose, and she is coming to break every woman's arm in that match, as Becky Lynch was the very first ever SmackDown Women's Champion after defeating Natalya at the 2017 DWC Royal Rumble event to become the first ever inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to hype it up because we are ready to introduce the Queen and the Women's Champion. And there it is, that royal music just touched down here in the Barclays Center, which that means it's time to bring out the Queen. As we see right now, all hail the Queen. What does she have on her head? Charlotte Flair is sporting in style here at SummerSlam, making her way down the aisle, sporting the SmackDown Women's Championship as she is looking confident on her face, because coming in this match, she knowing or looking at it like she knows she's not leaving anywhere with that championship. But like we say, when you in a triple threat to a fatal 4-way, it's a 50-50% chance that you're gonna walk out with your championship. So she cannot be too cocky here, because this might be the moment where Charlotte Flair might lose that championship here tonight, here at SummerSlam. Now, we know her and Becky Lynch are very good friends, but I don't know too much about Asuka. Asuka not really much of a friend type person, because when Asuka steps in that ring, it's all business for her. And she said it, because Asuka said when she's not in the playing field, she doesn't feel pressure. When she knows she's about to go up against someone, she's not time to fight, so she's not ready. But she said when it's time to step in the war zone, it's all there from there. It's all set and done. She's ready to fight. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The referee hangs up the title, because this is what this moment is for right here for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the bell sets, and now it's time to look at Charlotte going straight outside the ring. Very smart move, letting the challengers go ahead to each other. Starting this off as the champion gets to enjoy herself, that let her challengers go at it before, as now she's back into the ring. But look at Asuka, and then Asuka is in control right now. She just took down Becky Lynch and the women's champion Charlotte Flair. Guys, still to come tonight, we got a huge main event as Roman Reigns is looking here tonight to defend the Universal Championship. How is that going to happen here tonight? Because he has to defend that championship against his brother, Seth Rollins. I don't even know how to put it in words tonight, because this is going to be an amazing match, because we know both superstars in their own right.
multiple champions. Roman Reigns is the longest reigning ever Universal Champion in history. Seth Rollins he's a former like 3-time DWC champion, multiple time champion. He's also a former United States champion and tag team champion, multiple time champions. So it's in the minds, where we know where these superstars are coming from. So, coming into the match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, both competitors can prove it off and do what they know they can do best, each and in and out of the ring. And we're going to see that being proven here tonight, because we've seen the battles between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, from the past times, but we're going to see it tonight for our main event here for SummerSlam. From the Raw portion and from the Smackdown portion, we're going to see the DWC Championship in live and vote, because Mr. Devontae, the chairman and CEO of DWC, will go one-on-one against the phenomenal one AJ Styles for the DWC Championship, as Devontae returned to in-ring competition, accepted AJ's challenge on SmackDown Live, as Samoa Joe will be not here because Samoa Joe is out with an ACL injury, as now Devontae steps in and he will be taking the place of Samoa Joe's, and he will be facing him tonight here at SummerSlam for the DWC Championship. So will Devontae walk out as the champion? We're excited to see here tonight. But look at Becky Lynch. She has got Charlotte up on her back, but she dropped her down right there. Look at Asuka over there in the corner struggling to get back to her feet here. All these women in the ring are all talented in their own way. Every woman in this ring right now all came up from the developmental territory of NXT. It's the pride and joy, and it's where our superstars come to grow. It's where we know every superstar can perform themselves and do what they do best, because coming from the developmental territory, they know how to execute it and know what to do. So coming to the main roster, everything is set for them, and they know where they're going and they know how they're going. So there's no mishaps and there's nothing involved. So every superstar are all generated from today's talent you see here in the main roster are all coming from NXT. Back when DWC started NXT in 2013, it was always on a high. We had like Jake Carter and CJ Parker, Summer Rae, Audrey Marie. We had plenties of names, and over the years we've seen some come and go. And NXT was always a prodigy for us, and it moved forward. We had Tyler Angus, Nikki James, former NXT champion and women's champion. They was the power couple with NXT in 2013. They proven themselves. We even had a zombie on NXT. I don't know if you guys even remember that. We had a zombie on NXT. Hopefully we can release some footage of the zombie sooner rather than later on our official YouTube channel. But yes, we even had a zombie on NXT. So much characters from the NXT days. Even Madison Rayne competed in NXT. We had Melina return to DWC after being released just a couple of years ago. Before that, prior to NXT debuting, Melina returned to the Performance Center and to have a special match on NXT against Summer Rae. That match was a very executed match, and NXT provens a lot for our women and superstars, and that's where we're seeing this matchup right here, between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, and also Asuka making her groundbreaking debut back in 2015 here in DWC, and the moment she came into the door, it was off. It was no problem right there. It was proven. We knew it was going to be destiny for Asuka to be here in DWC, proving herself. But look at Charlotte. It's Charlotte with the natural selection. The natural selection to Becky Lynch. Both women are down. Will she pin any of them? Will she get a pin? Because she's got to get a pin to one of them to retain that championship. But look at Asuka is staggering to get to the top. 1, 2. Oh, but Becky Lynch kicked out. It was not enough for Charlotte to capture or retain the women's championship. And Charlotte is just working on the legs right there to Becky Lynch, but Asuka's over there like she just stayed in the deer in headlights. But now Charlotte is in control and she is dominating this match. Becky is still down. Charlotte just threw Asuka like a rag doll halfway across the ring. But now Asuka is out, And now another cover here that Becky won, and that was a near fall. That was not enough at all to even get close. Asuka is still out. She's still out there on the outside of the ring. But look at Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch with the Bexplex. The Bexplex to Charlotte. And now Becky Lynch is in the driver's seat now. Look at she's looking for a cover here. 1, 2, and a near fall. That was not enough. It was not enough for Becky Lynch to become the women's champion. But Asuka is back into the ring. The most colorful superstar we have. She is just so dynamic in colors. Charlotte Flair is and Charlotte almost knocking the teeth out of Becky Lynch. But look at Charlotte redeeming herself with Asuka. Asuka was looking in for the cross arm bar, but Charlotte reversed that. With a cover 1, 2, and a near fall. It was not enough for Charlotte to retain the women's championship. That was not it. All these women has got to prove themselves, especially Becky and Asuka, because they wants to be the women's champion. But it's most definitely for Charlotte because she is the women's champion, and it's more destined for her to retain it. Charlotte Flair spoke about being here at SummerSlam for a second year in a row. Last year, Charlotte Flair competed against Carlita for the women's championship, but did not capture it, as Carlita retained the women's championship. And now Charlotte here a year later and walking in as the women's champion and defending. But can she walk out? That's the answer. The cover here, 2, and a near fall. And it was not enough to put away Becky Lynch. Asuka is still stretched out of the ropes right now. But she got Becky up. She's got Becky up. What is she going for here? She's going for a second natural selection to Becky Lynch. And another natural selection. Will this be it to put her away? This gotta be it. But look at Asuka. Asuka was looking to try to get the cover there. And Asuka with the armbar. She had the armbar on Charlotte. And she's got her up in Asuka with a German suplex, taking down Charlotte, but Charlotte rolls out of the ring. And now is down to Becky Lynch and Asuka. Asuka's got it locked in. Charlotte is still stretched out right here in front of us, in front of the commentary table. As Becky Lynch has got it in. She's got the cross arm bar in on Asuka. Will she be taking home the women's champ? Charlotte is to her feet. But it was so close. Becky was so close of becoming the women's champion. But here we go again, a third natural selection. And Charlotte hits it. She's got the cover. 2. Oh my God. That is the third natural selection she did on Becky throughout the course of this match. And she's still in it. She's still in it. It's not going anywhere. Becky Lynch is not giving up. That's what we say. She's a fighter. And what fighters does, they keep on going. And that is what Becky Lynch is doing. And the Bexplex. The Bexplex right there to Becky Lynch. From right there to Charlotte Flair. But now Charlotte is rolled out. And now she's working on Asuka. But now she's going to the cover to Asuka. There's no damage done to her. That's why she just kicked out very easily. There was no damage done to her. All the damage was to Charlotte. But now Asuka is in the corner now. And now she's got her up. But Becky Lynch with a reversal there. And Asuka with a knee right to the face. And a German suplex right there from Asuka to cover. 1, 2, and a near fall right there. It was not enough. But Charlotte is back in this action here. She is back in it. And now she is working on the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Right there with a hit right there. And now what is she looking for here? She's lifting Becky Lynch up to her feet. Becky Lynch is back up again. And now she's throwing her out of the ring. Where is she going? What the? And a neck neck breaker from Charlotte Flair, having Becky Lynch halfway through the ropes right there. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure to don't forget, a spear. The spear by Charlotte. And a cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Asuka just kicked out of the spear by Charlotte. It was not enough. Charlotte is putting her all in this match. And they are relentless to give up. That's what I'm saying. Charlotte has to stay on her grind and her ground to prove this match that she is the worthy queen of the ring. Becky Lynch is back in the action, breaking up the pin as Asuka looks for the cover. A Russian Irish sweep, but Asuka is now looking for something. What is she looking for? And she's got it locked in. She's got it locked in. That submission is locked in on Becky Lynch. Will this claim her the Smackdown Women's Championship? Will she do it? Charlotte just doesn't know what's going on. Oh my God. Becky Lynch just countered and got out of that lock hold from Asuka, which we know is very deadly. But look now Becky Lynch is returning the favor because now she's got Asuka in the armbar. She is trying to rip off the arm. But she countered as well. And look at Charlotte kicking the gut right into Becky Lynch. And a spear right there from Charlotte. And Asuka is working on Charlotte here. But now Charlotte is on Asuka. And a neck breaker right there. But Charlotte turns her eyes right there to Becky Lynch. And what is she looking for? Charlotte is looking for the figure 4. Can this be it? We've seen her work on the legs previously throughout the match. On Becky Lynch, this gotta be it. The legs are up, the knees are high, and Becky Lynch taps. Charlotte is still the women's champion. That proves how much the queen really is here in DWC. Look at Asuka. Here is your winner and still the Smackdown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has remained the Smackdown Women's Champion. How did she do it? She did it over a gruesome match between 2 other contenders, as Charlotte is walking out of Brooklyn, still the Women's Champion. That was a hard-fought battle, but she's done it here tonight